Okay, what we have understood till now, we have understood very crude thing about mitosis and meiosis. Now we will see in little bit detail about that. Still not complete detail which is given in NCERT. Very important thing we will understand now. Okay, most of the confusions will be cleared in this because this is directly connected to cell division and cell cycle. So without explaining divisions, if you don't understand this concept, and if I start telling you about cell cycle, it becomes very difficult for you to understand. You will be completely confused. So what we will do is little bit in detail we will see difference, how mitosis, what happens in meiosis, the chromosome condensation also we have already done. What is chromosome? You people know very well. DNA condensed to form chromatin. Chromatin still condensed very tightly and form chromosome. So all these things you know, but now in this again we will study why it is equation in mitosis, division is equation, why it is equation in mitosis, why it is reduction division in meiosis, what actually happens so that it equally divides and it divides in a reduction manner, that we will see. So first let us see here, this side we will be doing mitosis. At the same time I will also tell you how meiosis works. And you know very well that mitosis is what? It is equational division. What idea I have given you, that idea should be there in your brain. Okay, so for mitosis, you know one thing. So let us draw one line here so there should be no confusion. I don't know whether it is a proper line. Anyway, mitosis, what you need to understand in mitosis properly is that in mitosis, one parent cell will divide and form two cells, correct? What in case of meiosis? This also we will see. One parent cell divides into two for the first meiosis. And what will happen in meiosis next? This is first meiotic division. First meiosis. Then again this will divide into two and forms totally how many cells? Forms totally 4 cells. This is called second meiosis. Idea. This is very important structure you should have in your mind first. Second division is, second difference is, for example, let us take 4 chromosomes for now. So afterwards we can switch on to human cell which has 46 chromosome, all those things. Before that I need to still explain so many things. So let us consider 4 only. Okay. Now for example, if there is 4 chromosomes, then what will be the chromosome number in mitosis? Equation division. It will be 4 and 4. Correct, Alva? Same thing we are seeing here. If it is having 4, what will be the condition here? It is reduced to 2. And in second meiosis, what will happen? Again, it is just like mitosis. So again, it will be having 2, 2, 2, 2. So this is the graph, what you can see. Pictorial graph, which you should know. Now we will see how exactly it works. What happens to the chromosome so that this type of division occurs. Okay. I'm not explaining every stage here. Mitosis stages and meiosis stages. No. I'm just explaining you how this is done. Equal division. How reduction division. What actually happens. That we will see. So let us consider this is a cell. The cell. Okay. This is the cell. We are going to draw it now. The chromosomes, we will draw it. How many chromosomes are there? 4 chromosomes are there. How I will draw the chromosomes? You know chromosomes? 4 chromosomes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, actually if you see, you know that here, I'll do one thing. I'll draw it a little bit bigger so that you people will understand. And explaining together, mitosis and meiosis, explaining both together is important. So you will understand the difference easily. What I'll do now is, I'll just draw it a little bit bigger like this. Okay. This is the cell. Which cell it is? This one. Okay. How many chromosomes are there? 4 chromosomes are there, alva? So it will have 4 chromosomes. Okay. Is it clear for you people? Are you able to, is it visible properly? How many chromosomes you are able to see here? 4 chromosomes. What is the ultimate goal? We need to produce 4 and 4. I mean, we need to produce 8 chromosomes. Do you think chromosome will double in number? Do you think chromosome will become 8 here? And then 4 will go to one cell, 4 will go to one cell? No. That is not the case. What happens is that later on, what will happen to this cell is that here the same in different stages we will be studying this, but here it's just crude knowledge, no? So I'm just telling you what actually happens here. Here in some of the stage of mitosis, chromosome will be brought at the center like this. 2, 3, 4. How many chromosomes are there again? 4. What has happened? The chromosomes are brought at the center of the cell. We can call it as equatorial region. Now what will happen is that, this is very much important. Why it is having 4 and 4 in daughter cells is because here what divides is the centromere of the chromosome will divide. The centromere region will divide. I'll just show you here. For example, now this is chromosome. You are able to see centromere is like this. These are the chromatids like this, right? Now what happens to this is that it divides in the center region like this. In the centromere region divides. The centromere will divide. Then what will happen? Now this is 1 and this is 1. So in one chromosome what you are able to see? Chromatids have divided. So this is one chromatid, this is one chromatid. Sister chromatids have divided. That's it. So what happens here? The centromere will divide. So ultimately what will happen then? What you can understand? If centromere will divide, then you tell me how many chromatids will move towards the upper side? If you see that like this, I am showing you in the another stage here. Another stage, what will happen is these upper chromatids, what they are present, they will move towards one pole. That means I'll show you, while moving it will be moving like this, like this. What happened here? Chromatids divided into 2. Half of the chromatids, that means complete chromatids only, but chromosome has divided into 2 parts here. One chromosome has divided into 2 parts, and what is one sister chromatid is moving towards one pole, another sister chromatid is moving towards another pole like this of the chromosome, because it is pulled like this with the help of spindle fibers. I am not showing anything here. I am just making you understand why it is like this. Okay. So then what will happen? This, after this, the cell will divide into 2. The cell will divide into 2 parts. This will become one cell. This part will become another cell. So this is this cell. Are you able to relate it? These 2 cells are these 2 cells. Now what you can see here, after assembling, what will happen? This is, you are able to see it like this. Like this only, no? You are not able to see the full chromosome, like with 2 sister chromatids, you are not able to see. But this is also chromosome only. This, if you are not understanding anything here, please watch the video which I have done on chromosome. Okay, basics of chromosome, chromatin, everything I have already told you. I told there also that is important for this class. So here these 4 will be coming here. They have lost one of their chromatids, sister chromatids, but they are here like this. Later on what will happen to this now? Then again when they want to become like this, during cell cycle, you will understand that time they will replicate and they will form their another sister chromatid. Clear? That we will talk later on. Now, is it clear for you what happened here? The chromosome, the centromere of the chromosome have divided. That is why what you are finding here, both are 4 and 4. Here it was 4 chromosomes. What happened here? Centromere divides. Centromere divides. That is why it will have 4 chromosomes both the sides. Are you understanding this? Now, later on, now your confusion, now it was like this, now it became like this. Nothing will happen to these cells. They again enter cell cycle. You know, I have already told you what is cell cycle. So these cells will start growing, and I told you DNA replication will happen after the growth. There they will form their another half. Okay, that also I'll explain everything in detail. Now let us see what happens in meiosis, so that it is reduction division. It's little hectic for me to show with this space. Anyways, we'll try. Now you know that meiosis, first thing is first meiosis, second meiosis. There are 2 things we should understand here. So first one we will show this one. So this is having again like this only. It is having how many chromosomes? There are 4 chromosomes. I will show it anywhere in the cell. Usually chromosomes are found within the cell, within the nucleus, but later on when condensation will happen completely, when you will find this type of chromosome, is when the cell has started mitosis. That means when it has started mitosis, or when it has started meiosis, the stages. Okay, let it be. Now there are 4 chromosomes here. First, what should happen? It should divide into 2, wherein it should form 2 and 2, no? Same like this only the process occurs. What will happen now? Now, like this only, the chromosomes here are brought at the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you think centromere will divide here? No. Centromere division is not happening here. Instead, chromosomes only will move. Now, what will happen if I show it in detail? The first thing, what happens now in this is that 2 chromosomes will move towards one pole, 2 chromosomes will move towards another pole. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? 2 moved towards one pole, and the other 2 chromosomes will move like this towards another pole. There is no any kind of centromere division. Here you found centromere divided, but here there is no centromere division. From here till here, you will not find any centromere division. What is happening here? Chromosome itself is moving towards the pole. If there was 8 chromosomes, 4 chromosomes will move up and 4 down. Likewise, based on the number of chromosomes itself will move. Complete chromosome will move. Along with both the sister chromatids, everything will move towards one side, and other half will move towards another side. Now what will happen? The cell will divide. Now this becomes one cell, this becomes one cell. So if I show you what will happen at the end of first meiosis, I am showing only this much now. Till here. What happened now? It formed one cell, this formed one cell. Now this is having how many chromosomes? This cell will have 2 chromosomes. This will have 2 chromosomes. So this is first meiosis, meiosis 1. What is the peculiar thing here? Meiosis 1 is reduction division, where chromosome number is reduced. So here if you see, this is how many chromosomes here? Chromosomes are 4. What happened here? Now there are 2 and 2. So it will have 2. So what I did now, from 1, this is this one. What are these 2? These 2. Clear? How many chromosomes? 2 and 2. So we have completed one meiosis now. Still another meiosis is there, which we need to do. That means this one. From these 2 cells, 4 cells should be produced. This process what I am talking about, it is same like this only. That is why we call it as second meiosis is just like mitosis. Now if I show you here only, this will undergo division. What will happen here again? What will happen? Chromosomes will be coming at the center. They are brought at the center like this again. And even here also, same thing, I'll show this also. So here also what is happening, this cell also, chromosomes will come at the center. Like this. I'm talking about this now, this one. From this cell, how these two cells are formed. So this is this cell and how two cells are formed. We will see that. Now again I told you it is just like this. So what will happen now? Again in this, the centromere will divide again. Are you understanding? Again chromosomes are moving. Yes. So if you see, after the centromere division, this becomes one cell. This becomes one cell. Yes or no? If you are not understanding this, again go back to this so that you will understand it clearly. Here it is clear. Same thing is happening here, but if you see, only the chromosome number is different only. Both are same only. I mean, concept is same. So what will happen now? Centromere division happened. These two chromatids will go into this cell. Like this. What about here? Same thing. Like this. So ultimately, this cell, this is this cell, right? I am doing this marking, you can understand. Now this will produce two cells. Yes, it produced two cells. What is the number of chromosomes? 2 and 2. Yes, 2 and 2. And you know that even if it is having single chromatid, it is also chromosome only. And when it will double in the cell cycle process, you know that in case of mitosis. Now in meiosis, actually once the gametes are formed, it will not come back for division. So there is no need of duplication here. So if you are not understanding anything what I am talking now, it's okay. You will understand it later. Now again this cell, here the centromere will divide. So this chromosomes along with this cytoplasm, it will form one cell. This will form another cell. This part will form another cell. Same thing. So here what you will find again? Here again it is totally. So these are the 4 cells which are produced from this parental cell. Parental cell has 4 chromosomes. What about the daughter cells? How many daughter cells? 4 daughter cells. Number of chromosomes? 2, 2, 2 and 2. Here also you can see that is 2. I have tried my level best to make you understand mitosis and meiosis in a little bit detailed manner in case of, with the help of this structural thing, so that you can understand, because many students will have confusions. Why it is 2? Why it is reduction division? What is this meiosis 1? What is meiosis 2? When we are talking about meiosis in detail, stages wise, everything we are going to discuss. But this is the very basic thing what you should understand. In mitosis, the division is equational because the centromere will divide. In meiosis, centromere will divide where? In second meiosis. Until then, centromere will not divide. What will divide is chromosome itself will divide. Chromosomes will move towards another pole, the opposite poles based on the number. So here 4 chromosomes were there. In the first stage what happened is they all were brought at the center. Then what happened? 2 will move on the other side, 2 will move on the other side. That is why here only it is reduction. So this cell, these 2 cells are those cells. Okay, I'll mark it. So these 2 cells are those which are produced here with 2 chromosomes, complete chromosomes. That is why students also will have this confusion. So this is complete chromosome. What about this? I told you already there is a complete video done on this. So this is also chromosome only. Yes or no? Yeah. So even if a chromosome is like this, even this is a chromosome. Even if it is like this, even this is a chromosome. Both are same. This is one single chromatid. It has produced its replicated form. And this is also chromosome, this is also chromosome. Same thing only. I hope no confusions. You have understood mitosis, pictorial way. You have understood meiosis. Like why actually it is equational, why actually this one is reduction. Where mitosis will happen? Everywhere in the body mitosis is happening. Where meiosis is happening? Especially meiosis takes place in the gonads, that is, in males it is happening in the testis, in females it is happening in the ovary, right? So that also we'll talk in detail, but the crude thing please take down. I will try to zoom it out for you people.